Once again, I do want to use this opportunity to say thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Like, I cannot say thank you enough. The amount of love, reciprocity, heart, family that I've gotten on these apps, both Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and podcasts to a certain extent, even though YouTube and my podcast, those are the places that get really personal, very deep. Those videos and topics are much longer. And they're not really social media friendly, but even at that, even if it's just one or two people on those platforms who give me love, who see the heart, the intentionality, see through my vulnerability, give me grace, I am genuinely grateful. Coming from someone like me, and nobody, from nothing. I came from nothing at all. What I'm saying, been through a lot, to the point now where I have some type of platform where I'm able to pour out my heart and soul, and people are able to take something from it. You guys are gradually becoming my community, my family, and I'm truly humbled by it. Thank you. Again, I do see a lot of your DMs, but you have to please put yourself in my shoes, Chinekele. Please put yourself. I get so many DMs. The DMs that I get is overwhelming, and part of what makes it overwhelming is because of who I am. I'm an introvert. Okay, I know that some people don't think it because of the way I present myself online, but you have to understand, I'm a content creator. This is my job. This is how I brand myself. I'm a content creator, and I'm grateful that people consume my content. But I have to give life. I have to give soul. I have to, so that the algorithm, because the algorithm is my boss, so the algorithm will take my shit. But in person, I'm very introverted. It's still the exact same person that you're meeting. If you meet me in person, the exact same person. But in person, I am just basically in my own corner, in my own tiny little corner, in my own weird shit. That's who I am. So texting, phone calls, DMs, those don't come natural for me. But I also do understand that that's part of the process. That's part of a job, not a problem. This is why I only prioritize business. So if you want to get a one-on-one with me, you can just simply book an appointment. The overwhelming amount of DMs I get are things that don't bring any nutritional value. For lack of better words, I'm just being honest, okay? Like, Chad, you should see some of the DMs I be getting. Marriage proposals, pictures that I haven't asked for. Hey, Chineke, no, it's not good. There's not much of compliments I haven't gotten. Even shades, disses, D threats. I've gotten all kinds of shit, you know what I'm saying? And thank God Almighty for thick skin, for resilience. Whoo, Chad. But we thank good. But yes, I prioritize business. So if the quickest way to get my attention is to book an appointment, the link is in the bio. I'm a life coach. This is what I do professionally. That's where I make my money. The things you see me do online, I don't make any money from it. All my skits, all my words, all of that's all free, available to you for free. But if you want a personal where I get much deeper and talk about how I've been able to navigate through a lot of my challenges as a human being occupying space and time, book an appointment. The link is in the bio. And if you're not able to work the link, I know some people have sent me DMs that they're not able to work the link. Just send me a DM and I'll give you a direct link where you can pay, and then you can get a one-on-one with me. Put yourself in my shoes. This is also one of the reasons why I only roll with people who have emotional intelligence, because those are the people who will understand. See, most people on the internet are consumers, not content creators. When you come on the content creator's side, you come to see things from a totally different perspective. I have to make money. That's how I'm able to survive. That's how I'm able to pay my bills. That's how I'm able to fly around. That's how I'm able to pay for things. That's how I'm able to survive. I don't have a 9 to 5 job. So a life coach is what I do professionally and full time. I am a life coach. So if you want my services, you have to pay for it, which means I cannot afford to be your pen pal. I cannot afford to hang out with you. What are we talking about? I need to make money. I have no sponsorship. I have no one who supports me. I do all this shit by myself. All my video recordings by myself, my editing by myself, every single thing by myself. The amount of money that I've spent on my equipment alone is more than $10,000, believe it or not, because I've been doing this for damn near 6 years, okay? So respectfully, realistically, and pragmatically, and logically, and mathematically, I do not have the time to afford hanging out and speaking English with people. Hey, Father, I'm just being honest though. You also have to understand that part of the gift in the package is my ability to see much deeper than most people. I'm able to see through fuck shit. And I'm not trying to brag, I'm being as honest as possible. I am able, through God Almighty who strengthens me, to see past people's serere. I have a deep sense of discernment. A lot of people would try so hard to approach you, not because they genuinely love you or care about you. These are serpents, they're snakes. They're trying to creep into your life and fuck shit up. If you start to understand how truly serpentine the ego is, how the ego divides and conquers, how the ego works, bro, and you start to see how truly desperately wicked the heart of man is, oh my God, it can give you goosebumps. It can actually be so discouraging for someone who's doing this kind of thing that I'm doing. Even the Bible talks about this. This is why the Bible talks about something along the lines of a man who's married is blessed, but a man who is unmarried or who chooses to not marry is even more blessed. If you're going to work for God, it is very important that you limit encounter with a lot of people as much as possible, including your own family, because people are distractions. And I have the ability, through God Almighty who strengthens me, to see much deeper through people's fuck shit. The good news is that a lot of people are not aware. So I call it slumber. Like, it's not intentionally. You're not intentionally trying to hurt me, but it's just that you're in slumber and your ego is hijacking your psyche and is trying to get to me through you. And I give you grace. I give so much grace. And you have to understand, every single time I give grace, I lose energy. So after I interact with you, I am drained. The way to mitigate that is interacting with somebody who is emotionally intelligent. That way I don't lose energy tolerating you. So because I have the ability to see much deeper, to see that a lot of people's affinity towards me is not as genuine as they claim, and also I'm able to see that they're not intentional about it, I give grace. Again, this is equivalent, like I've mentioned before, this is equivalent to what happened between Jesus and Peter and Judas. Remember who betrayed Jesus? It was Peter. Remember when Jesus told Peter that he would betray him and Peter did not agree? That's because Jesus saw from a deep sense of stillness and discernment that Peter does not have what it takes to uphold him in time of trial. That's happened to me so many times. Same thing too when it comes to Judas. Jesus knew that Judas will betray him. Jesus was able to see all those things and still love them nonetheless. This is real love. This is real grace. This is true emotional intelligence. And it's very draining for me to interact with people who do not have that deepness to see what I see, because I always give grace. So it is very important that I'm very picky with people I give my time to, because I have no one. I have literally no one. I walk with my God every single day. No one is protecting me but my God. So God Almighty has bestowed me with discernment to be like, okay, don't respond. Okay, don't go there. Okay, don't go there anymore. Okay, don't respond anymore. Okay, wait a minute. Let's study this person. Let's study this thing. I have to protect myself, my dear. And I'm doing my best through God Almighty who strengthens me to keep it all together, because I still have my own personal life, personal struggles that I'm going through. Like right now, I live in Ghana, but right now I'm in Houston, Texas. This trip is costing me a lot, not just financially, but also body, mind, and spirit. I'm here collecting treatment, but I also have to make sure that I'm, positive in body, mind, and spirit to be able to do what I'm doing. Maintaining my mental health, my spiritual health, chat. If you know, you know. So it's a lot. I am not ignoring you on purpose because I think I'm better than you, because I think I'm a celebrity. No, 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 no. Be pity for me. Put yourself in my shoes, okay? It's not as easy to do all this shit and still be able to maintain a positive perspective and positive attitude. Remember, I'm not just Nigerian, no. I was born in Nigeria. I was born in Aba. Aba, Igbo speaking boy. You understand? And I'm openly queer, doing what I do, being myself online. Can you imagine the type of audacity? Can you imagine the type of pain that could birth that kind of audacity? My dear, I did not start today. So I've come a long way. And I appreciate the love. I appreciate you guys seeing my vulnerability, seeing my authenticity, and being able to receive it. But at the same time, too, please, pity for me, eh? I am not ignoring your DMs on purpose. I get so many DMs every single day and it can be overwhelming. If you want my services, if you want my time, if you want a one-on-one beyond what I give for free online, you have to book an appointment and the link is in the bio. And if you don't know how to, send me a DM and I'll send you a direct link, not a problem. And I'm still very much open to you guys' questions. If you have any questions that you want me to address, as long as you don't mind me making a content about it, of course I will not share personal information. I won't mention your name or anything like that. But if it's something that makes sense for me to share, talk about, because other people can gain from it, then I got you, not a problem. Send those DMs as well. But one-on-one, book an appointment, link is in the bio. Uche, peace and love.